guys, Vix here with Global Gaming with a pre-road trip vlog. Today is the 7th of June, so 3 more days. Counting down the days, that's why I haven't been recording anything, because I've been trying to literally clean everything, and my roommate's sitting over there on my Xbox playing Battlefield, being an admin on his server. So, we bought some pre-road trip equipment, which you can see me flying around on my fingers here. Luggage tags. He's got 2, I got 2. These are his 2. Black and blue. Pretty cool for $1 from Walmart, not bad. So we also bought some toiletries, which consisted of 2 things, one of which we both desperately needed. One person more than the other. We bought some cologne, which totally doesn't go with this, but they didn't sell this kind of cologne in a 2-pack. They sold this kind of cologne in a 2-pack. This is Axe Anarchy. I literally had no idea how to open this in the store, because I'm just that stupid, and they changed the fucking can on me. So now what you do is you take this little top. It's open right now, but you twist it, and that button goes down, so you can't activate it. But if you pop it, you just... Still smells really good. And then we've got some Degree 48-hour Advention Motion Sense Antiperspirant. You should go look at that. Pretty cool. Smells actually really good. He hasn't even used his yet. I've used mine because I don't have deodorant, but now I do. It was like $7 and something cents for each of those together. So that separately, it was like together it was like $15 for just those 4 things. The luggage tags we bought 4 of, so that's another 20. That's another 15 bucks. And then we ended up buying a phone card for this phone, which that way, if something happened on the road, we had a phone to call Gustav or Moon and say, "Shit hit the fan. We need backup." So, with the pre-road trip comes the ticket. So, I know I've talked about this in previous vlogs, but I've never uploaded them. This is literally how long the ticket is, I kid you not. Like, it's freaking ginormous. Holy crap. It's literally just paper. This is a waste of paper. A ginormous waste of paper by Greyhound and Indian Trails. Like, I've never seen such a giant waste of paper. I don't know if I'm folding this back together right. It's all void if it's detached, apparently. It says void if detached. Well, if it's void if it's detached, then by the end of the trip, wouldn't the entire thing be void? Wait, that's stupid. Oh, good lord. So at any rate, so going over our longest layovers. Dallas, 2 hours 40 minutes. Memphis, 1 hour and 20 minutes. And the second longest being in El Paso for 1 hour and a half. Memphis being the shortest at 1 hour and 20, and Dallas being the longest at a whopping 2 hours and 40 minutes. So hopefully there's something good to eat in Dallas, because I feel like, you know, some good old Texas barbecue. I've had it before when I was in Texas. Great. Love pork ribs. I'm a sucker for ribs, I swear to God. If you put some Jack Daniels barbecue sauce on some pork ribs, you will have me in that room in a heartbeat. Just like that. I've always liked to make my own barbecue sauce out of Captain Morgan spiced rum. Delicious stuff. So we literally have all these huge tickets. So literally, smoking prohibited. Well, I am a smoker, so that's going to suck. So whenever I stop for like 2 hours, I'm going to smoke like a fiend. And honestly, I've heard some stories about Greyhound buses. Some of them good, some of them bad, some of them straight up horrifying. So God forbid if by the 13th you guys don't see a video, assume the worst. Somebody beheaded me on a Greyhound. But they wouldn't get the chance to do it, let me die willingly. I'd go with a fight. I'd say, "Someone pull out a camera, someone pull out a camera! This is my YouTube info, upload it! This is my last will! Everybody get something! Somebody will get something!" I just broke the news to my mom today. She's, I don't know what she's thinking because I didn't call her. I kind of just said, I said, "Hey, Mom," on Facebook, and talked with her for a second. I sent her a message at like 8:30. She didn't message me till like 10. She's like, "Hey," I said, "Mom, I'm moving out of state." "Huh? Where?" "Phoenix, Arizona." "Why?" "Because if I don't, I'm going to be homeless." "Who are you going with?" I said, a couple of my friends. "Are they moving there too?" "Yeah." And I said, "Me and a couple of friends are getting a place in Phoenix." And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pop up the message I got from Gustav, who is part of the crew, though I haven't recorded a video with him yet because he just doesn't, you know. Oh, where's Gustav's thingy? There it is. Okay, so he sent us this awesome home on Zillow. I don't know if it's still available. I hope to God it's still available. I really hope to God it still is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a scene here. I'm going to add a window capture. And I'm going to hit bam. This is it. Right here. I'm going to widen this up just a little bit here. Bam. So now you guys can't see my face. Oh, you guys are probably, oh God, finally we can't see his face. This is a 4-bed, 2-bath house with 1,376 square feet for $1,120 a month. The rent estimate is a $1,101 a month. So an increase of $20. Whoop-de-doo. My roommate makes $980 a month sitting at home from disability. So once we get in, like, look at this, 138K, 130K. This is 101K. That's 113K. Are they selling these or are they renting them? I think these are all rentals. Most of these are rentals for like 150,000 total. But somewhat walkable, some transit. The estimate, price history, sold it, listed for rent, listing removed, listed for rent, listed for move, listed for rent, price change, and that was on the 27th of March last month. No, that's May. May. So it was foreclosed, it was listed, it was pending, it was listed, it was sold, then it was listed for rent. So I'm thinking, let's show you guys some of the pictures so I can stop blabbing here. Has a backyard pool. Ah, yes. So here's the living room. Really cool with a fireplace, though in Phoenix, I doubt you'd ever frickin' use it. Seems kind of useless to put into a house. Really nice kitchen. Here's a hallway. Ooh, God, this could be fun. Nice bathroom. Another nice bathroom. This is a room. This is a room. This is a room. Honestly, I'd probably take the room. I'd probably take this one. This one's pretty small. I don't have a lot of crap, so it's not bad. I haven't called on it yet because we don't know what we're doing. This is the outside of the house, so it's actually really cool for almost $1,200 a month, which is probably one of the most expensive houses I've ever looked at. But that's pretty much the house we're going to try and get into next month, if it's still available. If not, we have to find something different. But Gustav has a job. His girlfriend has a job. My roommate's Moon has a job. Moon's probably going to move in with us as well. I'm going to tell him to get the fuck out of his parents' house. Say, get out of your parents' house now! I did. You look how my life is. You know, 60 subscribers on YouTube, like almost 5,000 views, maybe. I think. Like 5,000? Something like that. 4,771. Doing fantastic. And, doing pretty well for myself, I'd say. 61 subscribers, too. We're over 60. Woohoo! Fantastic. Keep clicking that subscribe button and share this channel with your friends and family. But on a side note, a lot of my stuff has to go. A lot of it. I mean a lot. There's a lot I want to take with me, but there's only so much I pretty much can. I can send for my things through my father, which probably not the best idea. My dad's not happy at moving out to Phoenix. He's like, well, why don't you just move back in with me? I said, because then that would put my roommate Possum out on his ass with nowhere to go. And I'd feel bad. And I said, after all he's done for me, he's like, fuck that, I'm going to go through with this. And honestly, his girlfriend, I think, still lives there. And I don't care for her. I don't care for her at all. Like, I wanted to get a video of her being completely irritable to me and me blowing up on her a long time ago before I was uploading daily. But whenever we had those incidents, I was always so pissed that I didn't pull out my phone. Okay, story time with Lobo. Just got off of work. Heading to Speedway to go get some slushies and chill out after I got done with a hard day work cleaning hotel rooms back at Bayshore. Which, thank God I quit there. Oh, God, that was an easier job than the beach condos. They're both nice places to stay if you're in the area, but honestly, if you have a friend in the house, with a house in the area, it'll be way cheaper to stay with them, so trust me on that. Both places, ridiculously expensive. Stay away. But, she starts complaining that her phone is dying so fast. I said, okay, well, here, let me take a look at it. So I popped open the settings thing. Like, if you go, she pretty much has the same phone I do, so I'll show you an example. If you go here on the screen, well, why is my brightness set at like 100? So let's turn that down a little bit so you can see. So this is my home screen with the Lobo Gaming background on it, because I like to sponsor my own stuff. She had her brightness set to 100, which is a bar right here. She had her Wi-Fi, her Bluetooth, everything that doesn't need to be on. She had 40 apps running in the background because she doesn't know how to maintain a phone and use apps correctly to stop them from doing that. So I disabled all of that. I disabled her Bluetooth, I disabled her Wi-Fi, I turned on her brightness, I killed all the apps, and all of a sudden she goes, now I can't make a phone call or text my friends. And I just dropped my head to the dashboard as hard as I could with a thud. And I shouted, I can't fucking take this anymore. You are the most unintelligent human being I've ever had the misfortune of dealing with my entire life. Fuck you, I'm leaving. I jumped out of the car, walked, a good 20 feet away from the gas pumps, lit a cigarette, and my phone rang. I picked it up. It was my dad. She called my dad on me. I'm 20 fucking years old. And you're gonna call my dad on me. What are you gonna think's gonna happen? Think I'm a grown-ass man. The worst thing my dad do is throw me out. And hell, he'd be doing me a favor. I left on my own accord after that one. I said, your girlfriend's just too stupid. I was like, because there was one time also when we were driving back from downstate in Romeo, and he started talking shit about my mother. My dad just started spewing off about how my mother was a bitch, yada da da da. I'm gonna spare you the expletives. Though some of you people would probably like to hear that because you're gross and weird and like to be shouted at and cursed at. You kinky weirdos. And, so I said, oh, because your girlfriend's just the cream of the crop. And if my dad didn't have 4 cars behind him, he probably would have brake checked me as hard as humanly possible with the Impala and made me eat the dashboard. At that point, it was a heated argument between me and him in the middle of the car. In the back of my head, during that whole argument, when my anger side took over, which happens in arguments with me because I get pissed really, really easily. I was like, I'm probably going to get kicked out of this car and be stuck here downstate with no way back home. So thinking about that, after I shouted a few more expletives at him about his girlfriend and how unintelligent he was and how pussy-whipped he is, I quit my case. At that point, I told my friend Freddie, I was like, Freddie, can I move it? He said, yeah. Next day, I had my dad bring me and all my crap over in one load. I made it important to know it was one load. And I made it a point to tell Carrie, or my dad's girlfriend, what was her name, like Carrie or something, I can't even fucking remember, I don't even care. I made it a point to tell my dad that it was her fault that I was moving out. I said, I still love you, Dad, but I can't live with her. I said, she's like the most irritating person ever. There was times where I went out into the barn, or in the shed in the backyard of my dad's house. I think if you look at some of my older videos when I blogged out my vlogs out there, I think I showed it off once or twice. And I would literally climb up onto the top of this barn, knowing the wood in there was old as shit, and just smoke cigarettes, hoping that it would burn down and kill me because I couldn't deal with her anymore. Now, since then, it's like, oh yeah, who cares? She still tries to keep contact with me every time she comes over with my dad. I just kind of just like, oh yeah, she's talking about how her kids are coming up. Oh, this is great. Act like I give a number of shits. She tries to be nice to me, but after the heated past we've had with her, I just can't give her that option. She's dating my dad. She's almost old. She's just about as old as my oldest sister. So my dad is boning somebody, literally, doing that to somebody who's old enough to be his daughter. My oldest sister despises her because of that. I despise her because she shoves her religion down my throat, tries to criticize me on how I run my life, and decides to tell me that I can't say whatever I want in my own house. When we lived in the apartment, which is over that way, straight that way, up the hill, we lived in that apartment complex before I was doing any YouTube stuff really at all. When I was doing the Ice Bucket Challenge and stuff and uploading with my phone every now and again, yeah, I was still doing YouTube back then, but I wasn't as into it as I am right now. I was playing a good game of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and, the squeaker started to talk crap, so I just told him, I was like, you know what, you need to shut the fuck up. I was like, you can talk when your balls drop. And she comes into my room and says, hey, you can't swear, and I muted my mic, and I turned to her and I said, this is America, I'm 20 years old, I think I was told, yeah, it was like last year, it was like, I'm 20 years old, I'll say whatever the fuck I want, and I turned to her and said fuck about 20 times. 20. Like Eric Cartman style. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. It doesn't hurt nobody, like me, you can't talk to me like that. I said, get the fuck out of my room, and I slammed my door in her face. Next thing I know, the next day, me and my dad had to talk about respect. Said, if she can't respect me, I'm not going to respect her. That's how I run my life. If you respect me, I will respect you. So if I ever get more popular in the future and you get those troll comments, those people are like, oh yeah, you're just a lazy faggot, I will put you on blast in front of the whole internet to see and make you look incredibly stupid. But, so with this whole bus ticket thing, this is going to be a fun ride. I can't wait to meet Moon Moon and Gustav, because when we get there, we're going to barbecue! Yay! It's going to be expensive, too. That's going to be the issue. Because I know we've spent a lot already. We've spent a lot. We had about 300. I think we're down to about 190. Like, 300 was, I think after the third Pizza Hut, the tickets, all that stuff, we still need to pay a little bit extra for our extra bag. I think each extra bag, because I think you get one bag as an adult, then the extra bag is 25. So that's another 50 bucks. So before we even leave today, we're gonna have about 130 bucks in our pockets. Way less than we planned, but we're selling everything. This TV, which is honestly being used as the you guys remember that? It's the house. It's a computer monitor. It's a flat screen TV with as a computer monitor. Because cool stuff. And my Facebook is going off, and it's my mother. Let's see what this has. Let's see what she has to say about this. Do any of you have jobs? Yeah. My mom is overly concerned about me. My mom loves me, and I love my mother. My dad, on the other hand, couldn't really give two shits. The only thing he offered was to just move just me. Now, my roommate, leave him out of his ass and screw him over entirely. Move me back into his house with his girlfriend still living there. And he knows how I feel about her. The straight up answer I told him was, fuck no. I said I'd rather move to Arizona. Why? Because then I'd be far, far away from her. Because even when she does move out, she'd go back to South Carolina, which is still pretty far away from me. So as long as she stays out of my life, I am happy. Because all the stress, literally, when I lived at the house, I could pull out clumps of hair, just pull on it slightly, and clumps of hair would fall just from the stress of living at home. This is like 20 minutes, 18 minutes long already. Holy crap. I haven't even slept yet either. I woke up at like 11:30 last night. I've been sleeping all afternoon I've been trying to get on a sleep schedule for Greyhound because, honestly, I'm not going to sleep for 2 days because I have to watch our carry-on luggage. I am designated guard man, so if somebody fucks with my luggage, bow. I'm going to go, what's his name? Fuck. Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat, bicycle kicks. God, if I could actually do that in real life, that would be hilarious. At any rate, guys, that's the end of the pre-road trip vlog. The next vlog will be on Tuesday when we're packing, so expect that. Now I've got to get a hold of my dad because he's got some stuff of his he's got to come pick up. Some water, big water jug from when we did have water back in December through like March. A portable heater, which I used to try and unthaw the pipes from February to March. So I gotta get him back all his crap, and I gotta start packing my crap. But anyway, guys, I'm your host, Vic Soulframe with Global Gaming. I do hope you guys enjoyed this vlog where I rant for like 20 minutes. If you've made it to this point, you're a trooper. If you guys enjoyed the stories, click that like button down below and comment. I'm gonna start doing I really want to do subscriber Q&As. So you guys have any questions at all you want to ask me? Anything. Like, I mean it. Anything. Anything. Actually, wait, take that back. Just about anything. Edit that. Rewind. Just about anything. Leave it in the comment section down below. Anyway, guys, click that red button down there to subscribe today to be notified every time I post a new video, which is going to start on Wednesday. I'm probably going to do one in Chicago because I'm going to be in Chicago on Wednesday at about, I think, like 3? I think by 3 o'clock. Like 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. We're going to be in Chicago at 8:30 till 9. So at 8:30 in Chicago, I'm going to post a video around that time, anywhere between 8:30 and 9:30, because I think Greyhound buses have Wi-Fi. If not, I'm going to risk the data charges and upload it anyway, because I don't care. Anyway, guys, I'm Biggs with Global Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed. Click that subscribe button today to be notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be the pre-road trip vlog part 2. Peace out.